Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is enjoying their day. Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. Diane Abbott desperate? Turns to Michael. Fans shocked by her next move. Diane, Susan Walters, hopes to help Jack by turning to Michael. Diane believes that Michael is her friend, and she can turn to him when things get bad. However, Michael is a lawyer who has been right in the thick of things with Victor. Michael is well aware how vicious and petty this was. Michael knows just how much damage he has done. Michael tried to talk Victor out of this, but just like Nikki, in the end, Victor will cave. Victor is not open for Michael to disagree with his ideas. Michael doesn't want Victor to shut him out of his life again. Diane has turned to the wrong lawyer and may have given Victor more information to use against Jabot. General Hospital fans were left reeling this week as Diane Abbott, a character whose cunning and determination have long kept viewers on edge, made an unexpected and desperate move by turning to Michael for help. This latest twist has sent shockwaves through the Port Charles community, igniting speculation, intrigue, and anticipation across social media and fan forums. Diane Abbott has always been a character who navigates life with ambition and a sharp mind, often walking a fine line between manipulation and survival. Yet, this move toward Michael marks a new chapter in her story, one that could have significant repercussions for her, Michael, and the rest of the residents of Port Charles. Diane Abbott's character is no stranger to complex schemes and power plays. Over the years, she has carefully cultivated relationships and alliances to strengthen her position and achieve her goals. Her intelligence and resourcefulness have made her a formidable presence, and her past actions have often left both fans and fellow characters questioning her motives. Now, by seeking Michael's help, Diane is signaling vulnerability, desperation, and perhaps a willingness to take risks she might not have considered before. This move immediately raises the stakes, leaving fans to wonder what has driven Diane to this point, and what she hopes to achieve through Michael's involvement. Michael has long been a stabilizing figure in Port Charles, a character known for his loyalty, integrity, and willingness to help those in need. However, even someone as steady as Michael could find himself caught off guard by Diane's approach. Fans have speculated about the nature of their interaction, debating whether Diane's plea is genuine or whether she is attempting to manipulate him as she has done with others in the past. The dynamic between Diane and Michael promises to be a compelling mix of tension, uncertainty, and emotional complexity, providing fertile ground for the writers to explore new storylines and character development. The timing of Diane's decision to turn to Michael is particularly significant. In recent episodes, Diane has faced mounting pressure from various fronts, including rivalries, personal setbacks, and unexpected betrayals. This confluence of challenges may have pushed her to seek assistance from an ally she previously considered trustworthy, signaling that she is at a crossroads. Fans are eager to see how Michael will respond, whether he will offer support, set boundaries, or confront Diane about her motives. The suspense surrounding their interaction adds an extra layer of drama to an already tense storyline. Social media reaction to Diane Abbott's move has been immediate and intense. Fans are sharing theories about what could happen next, debating whether Michael will be swayed by Diane's appeal or see through her intentions. Hashtags related to the storyline have surged, and fan forums are buzzing with speculation. Many viewers express sympathy for Diane, recognizing her desperation and the difficult position she finds herself in, while others are wary, recalling her history of manipulative behavior. This mix of reactions highlights the complexity of her character and the effectiveness of the writers in creating suspense and engagement. Michael's role in the storyline is equally crucial. Known for his moral compass and thoughtful decision-making, Michael must navigate a delicate balance between helping Diane and protecting himself and others from potential fallout. His response could have lasting consequences, not only for Diane but for his own relationships and standing within Port Charles. The tension of this dynamic is heightened by the possibility that Diane's request may not be straightforward, with hidden agendas or ulterior motives that could complicate matters further. Fans are particularly intrigued by the potential for unexpected twists, as General Hospital has a long history of keeping viewers guessing. The narrative significance of Diane turning to Michael extends beyond their immediate interaction. It serves as a catalyst for broader storylines, influencing the arcs of multiple characters and creating opportunities for dramatic conflict and emotional depth. As Diane seeks assistance, other residents of Port Charles may become involved, either as allies, adversaries, or unwitting participants in her plans. This ripple effect reinforces the interconnected nature of the show's storytelling, demonstrating how one character's actions can have wide-reaching consequences for the entire community. Writers have masterfully built anticipation around Diane and Michael's storyline, using subtle hints, foreshadowing, and character development to keep viewers engaged. Small interactions, meaningful glances, and cryptic dialogue all contribute to a sense of suspense and intrigue, making each episode a must-watch event. Fans are not only invested in what Diane will do, but also in how Michael will respond, and whether their interaction will reshape relationships and alliances in Port Charles. This layered storytelling approach exemplifies the strengths of daytime drama, combining personal stakes with broader social and narrative implications. The psychological and emotional dimensions of Diane's decision are also worth noting. Turning to someone for help, particularly in a moment of desperation, exposes vulnerability and can shift power dynamics. Diane Abbott, typically confident and calculated, is showing a side of herself that few have seen before. This vulnerability could lead to unexpected empathy from Michael, tension as he weighs the risks, or conflict if he perceives manipulation. For viewers, witnessing this multidimensional portrayal enhances the realism and emotional resonance of the storyline. As the plot unfolds, the stakes for Diane Abbott and Michael are expected to rise. Whether Diane's plan succeeds, backfires, or evolves in unexpected ways, the consequences will reverberate through Port Charles. Fans are already speculating about potential twists, including secret alliances, betrayals, and shocking revelations. The unpredictability of the storyline is a hallmark of General Hospital, keeping audiences engaged and ensuring that each episode delivers both emotional impact and narrative momentum. Ultimately, Diane Abbott turning to Michael represents a pivotal moment in General Hospital's ongoing narrative. It underscores the themes of desperation, trust, power, and consequence that have defined the show for decades. By placing these two complex characters at the center of a high-stakes storyline, the writers have created an opportunity for memorable television that will resonate with fans for years to come. Viewers will be watching closely, eager to see how Michael responds, how Diane navigates her challenges, and what ripple effects this decision will have on the broader Port Charles community. In conclusion, Diane Abbott's turn to Michael for help is a dramatic and compelling development in General Hospital. It highlights the character's vulnerability and ambition, creates suspense and emotional depth, and sets the stage for future storylines filled with intrigue and unexpected twists. Fans are captivated, social media is buzzing, and anticipation for upcoming episodes is an all-time high. As the saga unfolds, one thing is clear. Diane Abbott's next move could change everything in Port Charles, and Michael's response will be crucial in determining the outcome of this high-stakes drama. General Hospital fans are buzzing with excitement and anticipation following the latest twist involving Diane Abbott and Michael, a storyline that promises to upend relationships, test loyalties, and deliver emotional shocks in true Port Charles fashion. Diane Abbott, known for her cunning, resourcefulness, and occasional ruthlessness, has always been a character who commands attention whenever she enters a scene. Yet her decision to seek Michael's help has introduced a new layer of vulnerability and complexity to her character, leaving fans wondering what motivates her, what she hopes to achieve, and what consequences this bold move will have for everyone involved. The implications of this twist reach far beyond the immediate interaction between Diane and Michael, potentially affecting alliances, power dynamics, and the emotional landscape of the show for weeks or even months to come. Diane Abbott's history in Port Charles is marked by ambition and strategic maneuvering. She has always been a character who knows what she wants and will go to great lengths to achieve her objectives. Whether through manipulation, negotiation, or carefully calculated alliances, Diane has demonstrated time and again that she is not someone to underestimate. However, the decision to turn to Michael for help represents a departure from her usual approach. For a character accustomed to controlling situations on her own terms, reaching out to someone else, particularly Michael, a man whose moral compass and integrity are well known, signals that she may be facing challenges beyond her ability to manage alone. Fans are intrigued by what could have driven Diane to this point, speculating about personal struggles, business conflicts, or even secret threats that might have pushed her to seek outside assistance. Michael's involvement adds a significant layer of tension to the storyline. Known for his steady hand, loyalty, and strong sense of ethics, Michael is the kind of character who naturally draws people to him in times of need. Yet his interactions with Diane Abbott are far from straightforward. Diane has a long history of manipulation and strategic thinking, and Michael must navigate the delicate balance between offering help and protecting himself from potential fallout. Fans are left to speculate whether Michael will see through Diane's motives immediately, whether he will be swayed by her appeal, or whether he will find himself reluctantly entangled in a scheme that could have far-reaching consequences. The uncertainty surrounding their dynamic is a key driver of suspense, and it is what keeps viewers glued each episode as the story unfolds. The context of Diane's plea is critical to understanding the stakes of this twist. In recent episodes, Diane has faced mounting challenges in both her personal and professional life, from rivalries with other Port Charles residents to pressure from outside forces seeking to undermine her. The accumulation of these pressures has created a scenario in which Diane must reconsider her strategies and alliances, leading her to reach out to Michael. This moment highlights a rare vulnerability in a character typically seen as confident and calculating, and opens a door to emotional depth, nuanced storytelling, and character development that resonates with fans. It is this multidimensionality that makes Diane Abbott such a compelling presence on General Hospital, and it is why her latest move has generated so much excitement and speculation. Fan reaction to this twist has been swift and passionate. Across social media platforms, viewers have shared theories about Diane's motives, Michael's potential responses, and the possible consequences of their interaction. Some fans express sympathy for Diane, interpreting her actions as a sign of desperation and a desire to rectify past mistakes or avert looming crises. Others are skeptical, warning that Diane's request for help may conceal ulterior motives or a calculated plan designed to manipulate Michael and advance her own agenda. This mix of speculation, debate, and emotional investment underscores the effectiveness of the storyline in engaging the audience and generating anticipation for upcoming episodes. The stakes of the storyline extend beyond the immediate characters. Diane Abbott turning to Michael has the potential to affect numerous other residents of Port Charles, creating ripple effects that could alter alliances, provoke conflicts, and generate new story arcs. As Diane seeks assistance, other characters may become involved, either as supporters, adversaries, or unwitting participants in her plans. This interconnectedness is a hallmark of General Hospital storytelling, demonstrating how the actions of a single character can resonate throughout the entire community. It also provides the writers with opportunities to explore moral ambiguity, complex relationships, and the consequences of decisions made under pressure, ensuring that the storyline remains compelling, unpredictable, and emotionally engaging. The emotional dimension of this twist is particularly noteworthy. Diane's choice to seek help from Michael exposes vulnerability and prompts questions about trust, loyalty, and intention. For Michael, responding to Diane's request is not simply a matter of offering assistance. It requires careful consideration of ethics, potential risks, and the broader implications for those around them. The tension inherent in this dynamic creates a rich narrative landscape, allowing the show to explore nuanced emotional beats, character motivations, and the moral complexities that make daytime drama so engaging. Fans are particularly drawn to this tension, eager to see how the interaction will unfold, what decisions will be made, and how those decisions will reverberate throughout Port Charles. Writers have skillfully built anticipation for the storyline through subtle foreshadowing, character interactions, and carefully placed hints. Even minor dialogue exchanges, fleeting glances, and understated actions contribute to the sense of suspense and intrigue, heightening the dramatic impact of Diane turning to Michael. The careful pacing of the storyline ensures that viewers remain engaged and invested, making each episode a must-watch event. By combining character-driven storytelling with high-stakes drama, the show keeps fans guessing and sustains the excitement that has become a hallmark of General Hospital. As the storyline progresses, viewers can expect escalating tension, unexpected twists, and moments of high emotional impact. Diane Abbott's request for help may lead to revelations, confrontations, or betrayals, all of which have the potential to reshape relationships and alter power dynamics within Port Charles. Michael's response will be crucial, as it may determine whether Diane's plan succeeds, fails, or takes an entirely unforeseen turn. Fans are eagerly watching, analyzing every scene, and discussing possible outcomes, demonstrating the storyline's ability to captivate and engage a diverse audience. This twist also reflects broader themes that General Hospital has explored for decades, including trust, loyalty, ambition, and the consequences of choice. By placing Diane and Michael at the center of a high-stakes storyline, the writers are able to examine these themes in a way that is both dramatic and emotionally resonant. Viewers are not only invested in the immediate plot, but also in the moral and emotional implications of the characters' actions, creating a layered and compelling viewing experience. Ultimately, Diane Abbott seeking Michael's help is a defining moment in General Hospital's ongoing narrative. It highlights the complexity of her character, introduces suspense and intrigue, and sets the stage for a series of events that will have lasting consequences for Port Charles. Fans are captivated by the storyline. Social media is buzzing with speculation, and anticipation for upcoming episodes is at an all-time high. As Diane and Michael navigate this high-stakes interaction, viewers are reminded why General Hospital continues to be a beloved and enduring part of daytime television. The unfolding drama promises to shock, surprise, and deeply engage fans, ensuring that Diane Abbott's next move and Michael's response will be remembered as a pivotal moment in the show's history. In conclusion, the storyline of Diane Abbott turning to Michael is more than just a plot twist. It is a testament to the power of character-driven drama, the emotional resonance of compelling storytelling, and the enduring appeal of General Hospital. The choices these characters make, the alliances they form, and the conflicts that arise will shape the future of Port Charles, creating a narrative ripple effect that keeps fans eagerly tuning in. With high stakes, emotional depth, and unpredictable developments, this twist is a perfect example of why General Hospital remains at the forefront of daytime drama, captivating audiences and delivering unforgettable television experiences week after week. General Hospital fans were left reeling this week after a bombshell storyline unfolded, revealing Diane Abbott's shocking plea to Michael. This unexpected development has sent shockwaves through Port Charles, sparking discussions, debates, and speculation among viewers about what Diane hopes to achieve, why she has turned to Michael, and what consequences this revelation could have for both characters and the larger community. Diane Abbott has long been recognized as a character of intelligence, ambition, and resourcefulness, often walking the fine line between strategic manipulation and genuine emotion. However, this latest plea has unveiled a new facet of her character, one marked by desperation, vulnerability, and perhaps an unforeseen willingness to rely on someone outside her usual circle of influence. Diane's history in Port Charles is characterized by her ability to navigate complex social and professional dynamics. She has often leveraged her intellect and influence to gain advantages, manage rivalries, and achieve her goals. From her intricate plans to her carefully crafted alliances, Diane Abbott has been a force to be reckoned with, consistently keeping both fans and other characters on edge. Yet in turning to Michael, Diane exposes a side of herself rarely seen, a side that acknowledges limitations, seeks assistance, and perhaps even risks rejection. This development raises immediate questions about what circumstances have driven her to such lengths, and whether her plea is motivated by genuine need, strategic calculation, or a combination of both. Michael's role in the storyline is crucial. Known for his loyalty, moral integrity, and steady hand, Michael is a character who embodies trustworthiness and reliability in the often chaotic world of Port Charles. His interactions with Diane, however, are anything but straightforward. Diane's past history of manipulation and scheming suggests that Michael must tread carefully, balancing his natural inclination to help others with the need to protect himself and those around him from potential fallout. Fans are left to speculate whether Michael will be moved by Diane's plea, whether he will see through her possible ulterior motives, or whether he will find himself reluctantly entangled in a complex situation with far-reaching consequences. The suspense surrounding their dynamic is a key driver of audience engagement and anticipation, fueling discussions on social media and fan forums. The context surrounding Diane's shocking plea is particularly important to understand. Recent episodes have depicted Diane facing mounting pressure from multiple angles, including rivalries, professional setbacks, and personal challenges. The accumulation of these pressures may have created a scenario in which Diane feels cornered, prompting her to reach out to Michael as a potential ally. This act of seeking help not only exposes her vulnerability, but also sets the stage for a dramatic exploration of trust, loyalty, and the moral ambiguities that define General Hospital's storytelling. It highlights the complexity of Diane Abbott's character, showing that beneath her confident exterior lies a person capable of fear, doubt, and reliance on others. Fan reactions to this storyline have been immediate and intense. Social media platforms are flooded with speculation, debates, and analyses of Diane's motives, Michael's likely response, and the potential ramifications for Port Charles. Some viewers express sympathy for Diane, interpreting her actions as a sign of desperation and a desire to right past wrongs or avert looming crises. Others remain skeptical, warning that Diane's request may conceal hidden agendas or calculated manipulation designed to serve her own interests. This diversity of fan perspectives underscores the layered nature of the storyline, demonstrating how it successfully engages audiences while fostering discussion, debate, and anticipation. The implications of Diane Abbott's plea extend beyond her immediate interaction with Michael. Her decision has the potential to influence numerous other characters in Port Charles, triggering ripple effects that could reshape alliances, provoke conflicts, and introduce new story arcs. Whether other residents become supporters, adversaries, or unwitting participants in Diane's plans, her actions have a capacity to generate wide-ranging consequences, illustrating the interconnected nature of General Hospital's storytelling. This complexity allows the writers to explore themes of trust, loyalty, ambition, and moral ambiguity, while also creating opportunity for tension, suspense, and emotional resonance. The emotional dimension of Diane's plea is particularly compelling. By seeking Michael's help, she exposes vulnerability, uncertainty, and a willingness to rely on another person, qualities rarely associated with her previous behavior. For Michael, responding to this plea requires careful consideration, as he must weigh the ethical implications, potential risks, and broader consequences for those around him. The tension inherent in this scenario creates a rich narrative landscape, allowing the show to delve into nuanced character development, moral complexity, and dramatic stakes that keep viewers emotionally invested. Fans are captivated by the uncertainty of the situation, eager to see how Michael will respond and what choices Diane will make in the wake of his decision. Writers have expertly built anticipation around this storyline through careful foreshadowing, character interactions, and subtle narrative cues. Minor dialogue exchanges, fleeting glances, and understated actions all contribute to the sense of suspense and intrigue, enhancing the dramatic impact of Diane's plea. This meticulous storytelling approach ensures that viewers remain engaged, invested, and eager for each new episode, reinforcing General Hospital's reputation for compelling and emotionally resonant narratives. By combining high-stakes drama with character-driven storytelling, the show keeps audiences guessing, invested, and consistently entertained. As the storyline develops, viewers can expect escalating tension, unexpected twists, and moments of high emotional impact. Diane Abbott's plea may lead to revelations, confrontations, or betrayals, all of which could significantly alter relationships, power dynamics, and emotional landscape of Port Charles. Michael's response will be pivotal, influencing the trajectory of Diane's plans and shaping the unfolding narrative. Fans are eagerly analyzing each scene, speculating about potential outcomes, and discussing theories, reflecting the effectiveness of the storyline in capturing attention and sustaining engagement. Thematically, Diane Abbott seeking Michael's help reinforces core motifs of General Hospital, including trust, loyalty, ambition, and the consequences of choice. By centering the narrative on these two complex characters, the writers are able to explore these themes in a nuanced and emotionally resonant manner. Viewers are not only invested in the plot itself, but also in the broader ethical, emotional, and relational implications of the characters' actions, creating a layered viewing experience that resonates with both longtime fans and newer audiences alike. Ultimately, Diane Abbott's shocking plea to Michael represents a turning point in General Hospital's ongoing narrative. It highlights her character's vulnerability, sets the stage for suspenseful and emotionally charged developments, and opens opportunities for unexpected twists, moral dilemmas, and character growth. Fans are captivated. Social media is abuzz, and anticipation for upcoming episodes has reached unprecedented levels. As Diane and Michael navigate this high-stakes interaction, viewers are reminded why General Hospital remains one of the most enduring and beloved daytime dramas, delivering storytelling that combines emotional depth, suspense, and unforgettable moments. In conclusion, Diane Abbott's shocking plea to Michael is far more than a plot development. It is a testament to the power of character-driven drama, the intricacies of moral and emotional complexity, and the enduring appeal of General Hospital. The choices these characters make, the consequences that unfold, and the ripple effects on Port Charles will resonate throughout the show, creating a narrative momentum that keeps fans engaged and invested. With high-stakes, suspenseful twists, and emotionally charged storytelling, this bombshell storyline exemplifies why General Hospital continues to captivate audiences and deliver compelling television that leaves viewers eagerly anticipating what comes next.